Well, let's continue our journey through the Level 1 economics curriculum with a reading here on international trade and capital flows, our introduction at Level 1 to international economics. We've got 9 LOSs in this reading, so it's a fairly short section. Here we'll talk about some definitions, talk about some arguments for free trade, talk about restrictions on trade, balance of payments accounts, and then lastly we'll look at some economic unions, monetary unions, currency unions, things like that, and get all straight on the differences among them. So let's jump right in and talk about two terms that we'll use quite a bit, GDP and GNP. Now, gross domestic product, that's the value of goods and services produced in a country, and I think we saw that before in a different part of the curriculum. So this is within a country, this is the assets and the people within the country. Now, GNP, on the other hand, gross national product, value of goods and services produced by a country's citizens and assets owned by those citizens. So foreign assets owned abroad, short run, it might make some sense. In the long run, it's certainly not good for the country's overall welfare to isolate themselves in terms of capital flows, foreign investment, and opportunities to invest in other countries as well. Got a little too far ahead there. Now we got to talk about trading blocks, common markets, and economic unions. We know that economic welfare is improved by reducing trade restrictions. We're telling this story very consistently. Gains from reducing trade restrictions between member countries are offset by losses if the bloc increases restrictions on non-member countries. So we're going to talk about a common market where we say, okay, like North American free trade, right? Said, okay, we can have trade between